Ah, my friend, let me ask you something. How often do you catch yourself doing things automatically without thinking, assuming it's normal? Most people believe their daily routines are harmless. They scroll, they multitask, they react constantly, and yet these habits quietly shape their lives. Today, I want to reveal the most dangerous habit people think is normal, why it's so harmful, how it steals your focus, energy, and potential, and how you can finally break free. By the end of this video, you will see the hidden forces controlling your attention and understand exactly what to do to reclaim your life. Part 1. The Habit Explained. Mindless Distraction. The habit I'm talking about is mindless distraction. Checking your phone, switching between tasks, scrolling endlessly on social media, reacting to notifications. Most people treat this as normal, but it is quietly training the brain to be weak. Example, I once watched a young man in a coffee shop. He was checking emails, flipping between social media apps, and responding to messages every few minutes. He complained about fatigue, lack of focus, and feeling unproductive. I asked him, "How often do you finish a task without interruption?" He couldn't answer. That is the danger. Your brain becomes addicted to constant stimulation, and simple focus becomes almost impossible. This habit is dangerous because it feels harmless. You think, "I'm just checking quickly." But these small actions, repeated every day, reshape your brain over time. What seems normal is silently draining your mental energy and attention span, leaving you tired, stressed, and less capable of deep thought. Part 2. The Hidden Consequences. How it steals your life. The danger goes beyond wasted time. Mindless distraction erodes your focus, weakens memory, and drains energy. You may feel busy all day, yet at night wonder why you achieved so little. Example, a friend of mine spent hours reading news, scrolling social media, and replying to trivial messages. By evening, he was exhausted and stressed. His brain was constantly reacting instead of creating. He had lost hours of productivity without even realizing it. This is what makes distraction so dangerous. It steals your potential quietly. Over months and years, it creates a pattern of shallow attention, lack of progress, and a constant feeling of being behind. The mind thrives on stimulation, yes, but when it is trapped in endless small distractions, it loses the ability to focus, create, and grow. Part 3. How it sneaks into daily life, the invisible drain. What makes mindless distraction especially dangerous is that it feels natural. Everyone does it. Waiting in line, you check your phone. After work, you scroll to unwind. Even at work, you jump between tasks. Example, I knew a student who believed multitasking made her productive. She would study while watching videos and checking messages, believing she was being efficient. But in reality, her mind retained far less information than she imagined. Her attention was fractured, and her ability to concentrate suffered. The lesson is simple. Small, repeated distractions accumulate. They quietly steal your energy, attention, and focus, reshaping your brain over months and years. What feels normal may be quietly sabotaging your life, limiting your productivity, creativity, and even your happiness. Part 4. How to break free. Awareness and focus. The first step is awareness. Notice when your attention drifts. Track how often you pick up your phone, open apps, or jump between tasks. Awareness alone starts to loosen the grip of distraction. Then, practice deliberate focus. Start with short periods of uninterrupted attention. Even 5 or 10 minutes of pure focus is powerful. Gradually extend these periods as your mind adapts. You are training your brain to crave deep, meaningful engagement instead of constant stimulation. Example: I worked with a professional who could not focus for more than 5 minutes without checking messages. We started with a 10-minute task timer, gradually increasing each day. Within weeks, he could work for hours, fully absorbed in his tasks, and his energy returned. Breaking free from mindless distraction is like exercise for your mind. At first, it feels uncomfortable. The brain will resist, craving the constant hits of notifications, but persistence trains it to focus, bringing energy, clarity, and creativity back into your life. Part 5. Why this matters for your life. Reclaiming control. This habit is dangerous, not because it's obvious, but because it quietly shapes your future. Distraction steals time, attention, and energy, the three most valuable resources in life. People spend years reacting to trivial notifications instead of creating, learning, or building. Example: consider a musician or entrepreneur. Their success is not just talent. It's the undistracted hours they devoted to their craft. Those who allow mindless habits to control them rarely reach their potential, regardless of talent or intelligence. The lesson: reclaiming your attention is reclaiming your life. Every hour spent in deep focus is an hour invested in your future. Every minute spent in mindless distraction is a minute lost forever. Protect your attention, and you protect your energy, creativity, and potential. So, my friend, the most dangerous habit people think is normal is mindless distraction. It's not harmless. It shapes your brain, steals your energy, and quietly limits your life. Awareness, deliberate focus, and gradual training are the keys to breaking free. Protect your attention, reclaim your energy, and watch your life transform. Start today. Take 1 hour to work uninterrupted. Notice the difference. Your mind, your energy, and your life are far too precious to be controlled by this habit. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to regain focus. Reclaim your attention, and you reclaim your life.